66th video in my sixth brand of philosophy videos. With it being Independence Day, one of the things that I've always learned and taught, and this goes along with my series on uh, blessing blockers and leeches. One of the things that I've always learned and taught is you can help someone up, you can help someone out of a situation, but only if they want to come with you, only if they want to accept the help, only if they're willing to do the work to get out of the situation, only if they're willing to do the work to get the blessing. And you teach them how to accept blessing. And as you teach them to accept the blessings that they're being given, if you as you teach them to identify the blessings in life that they've been given, all the negative stuff all the negative stuff will fall away if they let it. And with it, as I said, with it being Independence Day, when you're teaching them to recognize the blessings, you're teaching them to stand on their own by constantly giving them what they what they desire without them having to work for it. You're not teaching them independence. The only way you can teach someone independence is show them what independence is by living by example. And as you live by example, they begin to desire their own independence. If they don't, that man or that woman is not ready to accept the blessing of independence. And that's that's not a shortfall on you if you're called upon to help a person and they don't accept the help. It's not a shortfall on you. It is one of two things. It is not their time to accept that blessing, or it is they're too afraid to step out on faith and get that independence. If it is the latter, sometimes you have to learn to let them go. It may hurt, it may bother you, or if in the process they talk crap about you might feel bad for a minute, but you got to remember, as I've said, it's not a reflection on you. What it is, they're not ready to stand on their own to get their independence. If they're not ready to stand on their own, you can't push them because if you push them, a lot of times they'll break. Or as you push them, you may fall with them. So you can show them how to get them independence. You can lead them to get that independence. But the steps that they need to take to get that independence, they have to make the first steps. And then as you teach them to make the first steps, their path is their own. If they stumble on that path, you need to always be there to help lift them up. Yes, but you don't need to be their safety net, so to speak. Because if you become their safety net, they're often afraid to take those steps. If they're afraid to take those steps, and they know they'll fall, you being there to always cushion their fall is not helping them. It's actually conditioning them to fall. And if you condition them to fall, that's all they continue to do. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Or I'm gonna give you an analogy here. If you put two fleas in a jar, the fleas may be jumping, but then if you put a lid on that jar, they'll hit their head. So they may jump and hit their head, and as they jump and hit their head, they'll fall back down. But the second you take the lid off, they'll still be conditioned to jump as high as to jump as high as they thought that lid was on the jar, and then they'll automatically jump back down. But if you immediately remove that lid and they jump and they keep elevating as you as they keep elevating, there's no telling where they may stop. There's no telling what they may succeed. I hope all that made sense to you guys. I hope it took someone's heart. I hope it made someone think about it. Like, please take care of yourselves and each other when the world one love. If you guys have any questions, comments, and or requests, please drop them down in the comment box below. Or if you know how to get in touch with me on any other platform in my social media, please feel free to do so there. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. I will see you guys tomorrow for our next Bound to Screamer series lesson at 11:45 a.m. Until then, take care.